Our next award tonight is the Distinguished Service to Marshall University Award. Historically, the Distinguished Service to Marshall University Award has been awarded to individuals who have made substantial contributions toward the betterment of the university. Tonight, we proudly carry that legacy forward with another exceptional and extremely worthy recipient. She is a true friend of Marshall University. Whether you know her as Alys Smith or now the First Lady of Marshall University, she is a proud member of the Marshall family. Let's learn more about this outstanding woman.
In life, there are those who make an impact with the giving of their time and resources. There are also those who make a difference in dedicating their lives to helping others. And then, there are those who are true game changers in the world. It is safe to say Alys Smith qualifies as a game changer. An Ohio native with a passion for giving back, Alys has dedicated her life to giving a voice to the voiceless, while at the same time helping advance the lives of individuals from rural areas, giving them an opportunity to succeed at the highest levels. And here at Marshall University, Alys, alongside her husband Brad, have truly changed the game for the students of West Virginia and the tri-state. In short, Alys is a successful attorney, generous philanthropist, supportive wife, and loving mother. But those who meet Alys can attest to her down-to-earth nature, compassionate heart, and passion for fighting for others. She has fought for the rights of women since she was a little girl, beginning with protesting her inability to join the Boys' Little League on the basis of her gender. More recently, she has worked to bring the Women's Warrior Summit to the strong women of Appalachia. Alys graduated from The Ohio State University and subsequently Akron School of Law, hoping that her dreams and passions would make a true impact in the world. Whether defending a client in court, mediating conflicts, sharing her creative ideas on women-led nonprofit boards, teaching her daughters what it means to be smart and competent women, or mentoring at-risk youth as a court-appointed special advocate, Alys's zest for life and vision for making this world a brighter place shine through every time. Currently, Alys serves on both the board of New Opportunity School for Women, which challenges Appalachian women to live their best lives, and co-leads the Wing to Wing Foundation with her husband. The foundation focuses on creating opportunities for those in overlooked zip codes, particularly in West Virginia and Ohio, inspired by her family's roots in those states. Alys and Brad recently left their home in California, where they resided for almost 20 years, to bring their devotion for philanthropy in the areas of education, entrepreneurship, and the environment back to the part of the country they call home. As part of that philanthropic support, in 2018, Brad and Alys Smith made a $25 million gift to Marshall University's Lewis College of Business, one of the largest gifts in Marshall's history. Previously, the Smiths established the Brad D. and Alys Smith Family Scholarship at Marshall for West Virginia and Ohio students. While the term game changer is often used when describing outstanding individuals, in this case, it truly fits the bill in describing Alys's tireless devotion to others and improving the lives of people of Appalachia. Please join us in honoring a true game changer for the students, faculty, and staff of Marshall, our 2022 Distinguished Service to Marshall University Award recipient, the First Lady of our great institution, Alys Smith.
You'll have to forgive me, I'm not like my husband, I need a few notes. Well, good evening. Thank you, Reeves, for emceeing this beautiful event. Thank you, special thank yous to Larry Crum and the entire Marshall Alumni Association and the Alumni Board of Directors for putting on such an incredible evening and honoring all of us. I am truly honored to be among such great company and community doers. I'm not even sure I'm as worthy as many of you, but I so appreciate the award. For those of you who don't know the story, my presence here tonight was kept a secret. This was a surprise reunion for Brad and I. He did not know I was coming. With Brad, has been diving deep into his first 100 days, and I too have been diving deep into planning to move to this beautiful mountain state, to planning my daughter's wedding in May, and having just completed and passed the West Virginia bar exam. Thank you. So this evening is a triple celebration for me and for all of us tonight, and I humbly accept this award in front of all of you, and being reunited with Brad, and a soon-to-be resident and counselor of West Virginia. One thing that I've never kept a secret, though, are my passions. To care and give back is mission critical to my life, and my strongest belief is justice for all, and I mean for all. And that is a glimpse into why I love the law. I firmly believe that aspiration and talent are equally distributed, but opportunity is not. The inspiration and main tenet for why Brad and I co-founded the Wing to Wing Foundation is to make change happen, giving equal access and opportunity to all, despite socio and economic differences. By enabling educational and economical opportunities in Appalachia, and for the students of Marshall University, we hope to enable prosperity and growth for generations to come. We know firsthand how transformational, inspirational, everlasting a good education can be to one's personal and professional journey. For years, I have mentored young women who have been deemed at risk. They came from very difficult backgrounds with broken homes. Their role models showed them that they would live the same difficult, struggling life as their parents. They saw very little reason to work hard because they didn't see a bright future for themselves. I had the honor of mentoring many of these young women with support, with mentoring and encouragement. All of these young women went on to graduate high school, to go on to community college, and they all got into different professions that they never dreamed possible. And I am so proud of what these women accomplished, and just knowing that it was education that lifted each of them to greater heights. Now, I'm looking forward to continuing my support of helping women with a specific focus on women's equality and women's empowerment, ensuring that women are being recognized and rewarded for their tremendous impact within our university and all of Appalachia. As was mentioned, I hope to launch a Women's Warrior Summit, which will be a women's leadership conference of sorts. I have many women in this room who are helping me with that planning, and I'm really excited for launching that. Needless to say, with this award that you bestow upon me tonight, I'm even more invigorated and motivated to do more and continue to make a positive change in our community. I sincerely thank each and every one of you at Marshall and the voting committee for thinking of me and recognizing the work that Brad and I have just started. And I thank you for welcoming me with such open arms as a First Lady. Lastly, as one of my role models, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, so eloquently stated, real change, enduring change, happens one step at a time. My ongoing pledge and hope is to take many more steps toward positive change during my time here at Marshall University. Thank you.
Throughout history, Marshall University has been represented by a number of alumni who have attained outstanding national achievements, recognition, and merit in their respective fields while proudly displaying the core values and distinguishing attributes of our university. Tonight, that rich tradition continues as we honor and celebrate the achievements of an exceptional son of Marshall. Please turn your attention to the screen as we recognize and celebrate the amazing achievements of President Brad D. Smith.
Throughout Marshall's nearly 200-year history as an institution of higher learning, there have been many incredible individuals that have studied within its halls that have gone on to do great things in life. Professional athletes, actors, generals, doctors, and political leaders have all earned degrees from Marshall, but only one has ever truly come home. Tonight, we have the distinction of recognizing someone truly special in the history of Marshall. Selected to receive the highest honor bestowed by the Marshall University Alumni Association in 2020 prior to the pandemic for his role as an innovator, philanthropist, business leader, and a true son of Marshall, this individual has since gone on to add a new title since he was selected for this award 2 years ago, President of Marshall University. Brad D. Smith is a proud West Virginian. He has a passion for leadership and philanthropy, and he has dedicated his life to helping facilitate change by developing, supporting, and investing in people. His devotion to giving back to his home state runs deep, and he is committed to providing educational and economic development resources to the Appalachian region. During Brad's 11-year tenure as CEO of Intuit, he was able to transform the company's business structure from a North American desktop software company to a global cloud-based platform with a portfolio that includes TurboTax, QuickBooks, and Mint. The transformation was born from an innovation culture built around data-driven decision-making and rapid experimentation. The drive to innovate across all layers of the company transformed the way Intuit was able to serve its consumers, small businesses, and partners. This led to record growth that nearly doubled the company's revenues and increased its stock price more than 500% and positioned Intuit as one of the industry leaders. Under his leadership, the company consistently was recognized as one of the world's best places to work. Intuit was regularly placed on the Fortune Best Companies to Work For list each year during his tenure, ranking number 13 in the United States and number 1 in India, Singapore, and Canada in 2017. In 2016, Brad was ranked among the top CEOs in the United States by Fortune magazine, coming in at number 6 on their list. Before his time at Intuit, Brad's career spanned multiple industries, where he led large, global organizations through turnaround, transformation, and growth. Brad earned his bachelor's degree in business administration from Marshall and his master's degree in management from Aquinas College. He has served as the executive chairman of the board of Intuit, as chairman of the Nordstrom board, and as a member of Momentum and Yahoo. Brad's Wing to Wing Foundation, which he co-founded with his wife, provides increased access and support for education, mentoring, and investing for the people of West Virginia and beyond. In 2018, Brad and his wife Alys made a transformational gift of $25 million to the university's Lewis College of Business, which now bears his name for its undergraduate and graduate schools. In addition to the state-of-the-art Brad D. Smith Center for Business and Innovation, which is slated to open in 2024. The Smiths previously established the Brad D. and Alys Smith Family Scholarship at Marshall for West Virginia and Ohio students, with preference given to first-generation college students. Their past support was recognized by the Marshall University Foundation Board of Directors in 2015 when the board named the foundation's building Brad D. Smith Foundation Hall. The man who likes to refer to himself simply as Brad from Canova has added a new title to his list of accomplishments and was named the 38th president of Marshall University earlier this year. Brad, along with his family, have been instrumental in the growth of our university and now proudly takes on a new role as the man leading Marshall into the future. Please give a thunderous round of applause for your 2022 recipient of the Distinguished Alumnus Award, President Brad D. Smith.
Wow, thank you so much. First and foremost, I want to thank the Marshall University Alumni Association. Reeves, I want to thank you. Ron, Aria, and Beth, you're magic. You make all this happen. You bring us all together. You keep us strong. You build this foundation upon which all the future generations will be able to thrive, so thank you for that. And I want to thank Alys. You heard me in the acceptance speech. I'm going to try not to cry. She's my reason. She's all my reasons. Big round of applause for Alys, please. This is a humbling privilege. I will assure you that I have received much more than I've ever been able to give. But I'm going to try to make that more balanced going forward in the months and the years ahead with the opportunity that you've given me to serve this amazing institution. I will tell you that Marshall changed my life. It changed my family's life. It changed so many lives in this room and so many 107,000 living alumni around the globe right now. They owe something to Marshall University. And Marshall's always had my heart. But I never imagined I would have the privilege to come home and serve her as the 38th president. But Senator Ted Kennedy once said that sometimes in life, you don't choose the time chooses you. And when President Gilbert shocked us all and said, I think my time has come, I'm going to step down, and I tried multiple calls to convince him otherwise, his retort was, maybe you should consider this. And of course, I was as aghast as many of you were. You're kidding me. But decided I would dive into it, do my very best, and if I emerged, I would work every day next to all of you to try to continue to build on the strong foundation that 185 years and 37 presidents and many interims had come before me and have worked hard to do. I will say to you that what's exciting about this opportunity is that we know that Marshall is a team sport, and the most important word in We Are Marshall is we. So I know that I am working in good concert with a lot of people that will work hard to make this administration successful and this university successful. I will finish, though, by saying that when we made this decision, one of the things that I reflected on were the number of questions we were getting asked, and the questions were, you just worked hard to get to the end of a career, and now you have your retirement ahead of you, and you have sunny California. Are you sure? And I'm going to borrow a line from Ron Aria's beautiful wife, Beth, because when Ron decided to take the opportunity at Marshall, when he had reached a similar point where maybe he had different chapters ahead of him, they had just built a beautiful home. They'd only been in this dream home for 2 years. And Ron came home and looked at Beth and said, I think I found my new forever place. And someone said, Beth, how does that feel? Because you just built your dream home. And she said, you know, I traded a house for a life. Well, Alys and I can answer that question by saying we traded a lifestyle for a purpose. And Mahatma Gandhi once said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in service to others. So we're home, again, to pay it forward. And I did find myself along the way. I found that I am who I've always been, a son of Marshall. Go Herd. Thank you.